Hi guys, welcome back again to my channel. It's a girl Juni. So in this tutorial I'll be teaching you how to make this simple trendy bubu with asoke. So first of all, I've already folded. At least you need at least 4 yards of fabric depending on the length of the client. So I've folded it. I'll be cutting the front and back together. So the first thing I marked is the shoulder measurement, divide by 2. Then from there I got the sleeve length. So what I'm marking now is 3.5 inches for neck width. Then the depth, remember this line now that I draw is my starting line, so I'm not making use of the up part for now. So I'm marking the neck depth of the back, which is 1.5. Then neck depth of the front will be 8 inches. If you want yours to be more down, you can go as low as 9 inches. So this one now that I'm curving is the back. Remember, this is unfold and is front and back together. So this is the back, while the V part, this one now is the front. So after that, the next thing I'm going to do now is on the shoulder, where the shoulder falls, I'll be going down by 1 inch as shoulder slope. So from that 1 inch, I will blend it this way. If you have a long ruler, this is where you would need to make use of your long ruler. So I blended it to the sleeve length. Remember, from that shoulder I got the sleeve length. This is cut together, cut with sleeve. So after that, the next thing I'm going to do now is at this up part I'm going to add 1/2 inch for seam allowance. So I'm going to blend it to sleeve length also. So after that, I'm done with this part, up part. So the next thing I'm going to do now is to mark the sleeve opening. So I'll be making use of the exact line, not the 1/2 inch that I added for seam allowance, the exact line. So I'll be coming down by 12 inches for sleeve opening. You can make use of 13 inches, 11 inches, depending on how wide you want it, but this 12 inches is a standard opening. So after that, the next thing I'm going to do now is to insert the body measurement, and the body measurement that I'm going to make use of is the hip measurement, which hip circumference, which is the largest part of my client's body. So I divided that hip divide by 4. Then I added 3 inches for ease, then 1 inch for seam allowance. This is not like a boo. So at this point, if you want yours to be more bigger, you add extra allowance. If you want yours to be fitted, you add your body measurement plus a small ease and the same allowance. So but for this particular one, I'm adding the hip measurement divide by 4 plus 3 inches for ease and 1 inch for seam allowance, and that is what I marked through to the full length. So I'm cutting the back first. Don't make mistake by cutting the front, because this is the front and back together. So I'm going to cut the neck of the back first, which after I'm going to remove the back, then cut out the neck of the front. So now I've already removed the back, so I will proceed in cutting out the neck of the front. So after cutting the neck of the front, the next thing I'm going to do now is to cut out the lining. This particular client wants hers with lining, So I've cut out the lining. The next thing I'm going to do is to go ahead and use the lining to turn the neck part, both the front and the back. If you are not making use of lining at this point, you make use of your bias to turn the back and turn the front, or you use your material as an interface to turn the front and the back. So I've went ahead to turn the front and the back with the help of the material that on the help of lining that I added. So the next thing I'm going to do now is to fold this. This is the front part. I've already folded it into two, that is unfold. Then I'll be making use of this asoke. This is half of a full asoke. So watch carefully, you will see how I'm doing it. So at this part now, I make sure that I brought out half of an inch or quarter of an inch that I will use to join from here now, from that V down to where the asoke ends. So I'm going to trace it this way. After arranging the asoke, make sure that the lines are aligned. Make sure that the lines or the designs are matching each other, because you will not enjoy it whereby at the end of the sewing one line will be up and the other one will be down. It will not look nice. So the next thing I'm going to do is to go ahead and join here. After joining it, this is what I have. As you can see, the lines are aligning. So the next thing I'm going to do is to iron it out. I ironed it seam open, after which I'm going to bring the front, then I'll go ahead and top stitch. Don't be in a haste in making this part because it needs patience and carefulness. So just take your time, use your pin to secure whatever you want to secure before cutting the asoke, so that the lines will meet each other. So after that, the next thing I'm going to do is to arrange it very well. After arranging it, make sure that the V is at the center, then you go ahead and pin it. After pinning it, you go to your machine and secure the V, which is the neck part, and then the down part, this part, and the V, the neck part. So I've done top stitching the asoke. The next thing I'm going to do is to join the back and front at the shoulder part. Join the front and back. So I'm going to use that half of an inch that I added at the initial time. So I've done joining it. So the remaining of the asoke, I cut it, I divided it into two. So this part, I'll be using it to turn out this sleeve part, and I've already gone ahead to weave the shoulder that I joined. So I've already gone ahead to weave this part, so I'm going to use it to turn out the sleeve part. And the length of the asoke that I have now is the length of the sleeve, while the width, the wideness, sorry, is the wideness of the sleeve, while the length is whatever that you desire. From 3 inches, 4 inches is okay. So I'm going to go ahead and pin it this way, after which I will turn it over. So I've done joining it at the wrong part, so I'm turning it over this way to top stitch. So I'm going to go ahead and top stitch. So I've done top stitching. The next thing I'm going to do is to add pocket. If yours does not have pocket, at this point the next thing you need to do is to just close it up. So mine have pocket, so, and I'm inserting the pocket at 17 inches. From 17 inches I came down to 7 inches. That is the opening of the pocket. So I will be closing the sleeve part and the down part. If yours have opening at the down part, that is slit by the side, at this point you can leave the down part without sewing. So the opening can be from down part you come up to 17 inches, or you measure your client till below the knee. So the next thing I'm going to do is to join the pocket, after which I will hem the down, and that is it for this tutorial. If you find this tutorial helpful, don't forget to like, share, subscribe to my channel. See you in my next video. Bye.